morning, everybody. I want to welcome everybody to the, launch meeting, open Zoom meeting. I'm going to learn all this before we get to the end of the day here. So every day is another new challenge for me as I'm trying to figure out how to be more efficient at going live. So I guess part of my weekly flight plan for our Fly Like an Eagle network is to learn more about broadcasting. So it's got to be one of those things where you kind of lay it all out. You feel like you've done a tremendous job with getting everything all lined up, and then you realize that the connections just aren't always there. So anyhow, great opportunity today. Last week we talked about 33 touch programs. We talked about the importance of staying connected with your database. It's important that in putting all of this together, we create the right opportunities for the people that we're connected with to connect back with us. So part of our touch programs have to revolve around making sure our social profiles are all accurate and they're up to date. Last week, we had an opportunity to spend a couple of days here in the Woodlands with the Club Wealth Real Estate Mastermind. It was their business strategy masterminds, and it was really a great event. It was a 2-day event. Michael Hellickson's been a friend and a coach and a mentor for a really long time. I love the Club Wealth perspective on things. It's a group that focuses on collaboration. They have breakout sessions in between the main stage events. And what I liked about this is that you could actually dial into the things that you need to improve your personal real estate business. So all that being said, it was incredible, the few breakouts that we went to where they talked about the power of your database. And it's been one of the things that, for me, database management has been such an incredible way for us to build our business through these 19 years. And I fail miserably at doing it the right way. And I don't know that there really is a right way, but it was important to note that everything revolves around your database, and it revolves around the 33 touch programs. But yet, once we get these things in place, are the most important people in our database, when they're looking for us, are we telling the right story about who we are, what we're doing, and can they contact us in the right manner? I had another text message earlier today that another social profile that I had still had information from a previous brokerage on it. Now, in my mind, that's not the end of the world, yet it is something that needs to be corrected, because on that same site, my email was right and my phone number was right. So I need to make those types of changes. The other interesting thing is that when you're logging into your profiles, you want to make sure that, since you're a business owner, I mean, real estate is, it's a business. It's not an agent working for another brokerage. It's not agents working for other companies. You are literally working for yourselves. We're all 1099 employees. So what we need to do, or 1099 contractors, I'm sorry. What we really need to do is make sure that when somebody logs into your profile and your business pages on Facebook, are they getting the right information? Can they find you appropriately? Number one, when you need to make sure you have a good phone number, you need to make sure you have a general email. Phone numbers, you don't have to put your personal cell phone number. You can get a free number through Google. I have a Google number. I share that on a few things just because I want to do some tracking on where our calls are coming from. I would recommend going through all of your social networks, even some of the ones you may not have logged into in a long time. Go into Pinterest, go into your LinkedIn folders, go into all the ones that you've connected with through the years, and just check them. Another fabulous way to do this is to go into an incognito page on your browser, and then just search your phone number. And your phone number, it will look for anywhere your phone number is posted. Click on those and make sure that information is right, that the messaging is correct, what you do and what's your niche in real estate. Make sure that the consumer sees you in the best possible light. After you search your phone number, I would encourage you to type in several different types of emails. Look at your emails, make sure that they're still accurate. We turned off an email several years ago, and I was surprised at how often that email was still on particular websites that I was using. So imagine if someone was sending me an email that said, "Hey, Rick, we're looking to sell our property. Please reach back out to me." And it goes to a dead email, and I'm possibly missing out on business because I don't have the right information in place. So go incognito. It's super important to do that. Check your phone number, check your email. And then last, just search your name. See where your name is popping up. What are some of the sources that the internet finds for you? Then go into those things, those websites, and make any kind of changes that you need to. I love Facebook. I spend a lot of time on Facebook, and I feel every agent needs to kind of have their resume on Facebook. I feel like you need to have the places that you've worked, the things that you've done. It's encouraging for a consumer to come find some sort of connection with you. So if you do have the things that you enjoy, the hobbies that you like to do when you're not working, they're all super important. They're important because that's where the connection lies. And it only takes a few seconds for someone to make a decision on whether or not they connect with you in the right way. And I got to tell you, it's extremely frustrating for me when I go look up agents online, or even businesses in that nature, and I go look them up, and I've got to really dig to find out how to contact them. If I'm looking for a new business to do that, I'm probably going to skip it. And think about the number of businesses that lose out on business simply because the message is wrong and the contact information is incorrect, or just not even there. So it's important to make sure that we've got all this dialed in. I went to several different places. I was super surprised at things that I'd connected with through the years and where my information was all incorrect. And I know that that's kind of the things that I want to do this week. It's a heavy plan for me to make sure that I have my messaging correct. I want people to find me. I want people to understand what I do, who I am. I want people to connect with me because they feel like I am a knowledgeable, I've got experience, I've got stories to tell that might relate to them. That's what's really, really important. And if you're a brand new agent, instead of saying, well, I have all of this experience, pick up on things that your community does. Pick up on things that your brokerage or your team has done. You know, you can share statistics socially that are relatable to your company, to the market. You don't have to just always say, well, I've closed so many homes or whatever. People just want to know that you care, and they want to know that you're willing to go to work for them. So that's my suggestion for the flight plan this week. Dig into your social networks and the places that you discover where you have been placed in the history of your real estate career, and just in general. Go through all of them. I found, as a matter of fact, it's kind of interesting. I found a deal several years ago. I had signed up for some special services, and I even lost my logins, and so it took me forever to try to refine my logins, but we were able to get it all done. I realized that I have a Twitter account that I started with an email address, and Twitter won't let me get that back, or somehow or another they keep saying it's not me, but I know it is because I set it up, and the front profile picture is me in some shoes. So anyway, it's kind of funny. I still try to figure out how that works. But at the end of the day, just make sure that you are fully alive on the social media networks that you're involved in, no matter what they are. Just make sure that information is correct. It may take a little bit of time. Make sure your brokerage is correct. Make sure that everything you're doing is right in line. So Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful and fabulous week. Look forward to next week's flight plan, and just keep joining in. And I'm going to keep trying to bring some different tips and some things that agents can do to make sure that they're setting themselves up for a tremendous 2024. I am super excited about the opportunities that are going to come our way. I know that we're struggling a little bit today. Numbers are down. Just the way people are interpreting the market is only going to be done by the positivity that you create. So there's opportunity out there for everybody. They have what they call an unfair share. Go get your unfair share and realize there is still a tremendous amount of money being paid out in agent commissions these days. You just got to go out and find it. So work hard, go get it done, and make sure those social channels are done. And if you want me to take a look at some of the social networks that you have, let me know. Send me a note and say, hey, please check mine, and I'll do some research and give you some pointers and some tips on how you can improve your social networks as well. So hope you have a great day, and look forward to seeing you next Monday, 10 a.m. Central, where we'll go over another edition of the flight plan and come up with another week's of activities that you can be working on. So anyway, take care. Have a good day.